I reset the NFL over 20 years so that I could replay with some of the most nostalgic players and teams from quite some time ago. In this era, the rules were quite different. Back in 2004, horse collar tackles were legal. Before 2006, low hits on the quarterback were considered fine. In 2009, defenseless receivers were finally protected with a 15-yard penalty. And it wasn't until 2010 that all defenseless players were protected from helmet-to-helmet contact. 2013, players were required to wear protective knee and thigh pads. 2018 implemented 15-yard penalties for tacklers leading with their helmet. And in 2024, a new kickoff system was adopted to protect players from one of the most dangerous plays in football. But let's rewind things to the days where all of these things were legal. 2003. Players like Brett Favre, Priest Holmes, Peyton Manning, Marshall Faulk, Champ Bailey, and Terrell Owens rolled over the NFL, while others like Tom Brady were just starting to emerge. It is time to play a full season with the NFL reset to over 20 years ago. Well, now comes the point where we have a really tough decision to make. Which team are we going to go for? You guys got to post your favorite teams down below just so I know who to go for next time. You know what? I think I got it. A team that we normally don't give too much love, the Indianapolis Colts. Just take a look at their top 5. Now, the main reason why I picked the Colts, obviously, is because of their offense. They got one of the best quarterbacks in the league at the time, and then Edgerrin James at running back, who is a superstar, Marvin Harrison, and Reggie Wayne is pretty new to the league here at this point. As you can see, he's only normal and an 81 overall with 1 year experience. My hope is that these 3 players can carry us because their defense is actually atrocious. I hate to say it, the only guy that I know who he is Dwight Freeney, and he's a rookie. Now, crazy enough, this team finished 12-4 and won a playoff game back in 2003-2004, so I'm hoping that we can do at least that. Game 1 was against the Houston Texans, who were no match for Peyton Manning and his offense. Oh, we're gonna fit that in. Run, Marvin! Oh, we got another touchdown! This offense is kinda hot, I'm not gonna lie. And with one more run, this game is all but over. Do I really take it to the house? I think I gotta do it to him. Edgerrin James. Don't get me wrong, the Texans were outmatched from the get-go, but I didn't expect the Colts to be this dominant, especially on the defensive side. Peyton Manning had 4 touchdowns and 287 yards. Edgerrin James almost hit 100, and he had 2 touchdowns himself. We spread the ball around really good on offense, and defensively was pretty mediocre. Only 1 sack and 1 interception. Currently in the league, Tom Brady is the leading passer by a long shot. Corey Dillon, the best rusher in the league, and Deion Branch, #1 in receiving yards. The Green Bay Packers are up next, and though they lost, they have a crazy offense I think we're going to be worried about. This is a matchup that would absolutely sell out a crowd. Brett Favre versus Peyton Manning. Are you kidding me? We're going to have a chance here from defense already on 3rd down and 8, but Brett Favre is going to be an issue, man. He is the only 99 rated quarterback at this time, and he's showing exactly why he is. We're losing by a touchdown already. It is our turn to try to play some offense here. A super tough throw, but Manning to Harrison expected a lot. That's exactly what we did in our first game, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Peyton Manning short throw accuracy. Oh, is it beautiful? I think it's time to get the ball to edge, which is the perfect play call. We got potential Reggie Wayne here. Backs turned, timing route. The 2-year player gets his first touchdown of the season. And look, it's a low-scoring game, but I think the Packers just messed up. They gave us the ball, and there's a potential chance for a shot downfield here, people. Oh, I messed that up. I know, trust me. We all seen the wide open receiver. I don't know how, and I can't believe that we messed that one up. Wow, this pass rush is no joke. Maybe we have to give a little bit more respect to these defenses because they're not bad. Also, I can't wait to see how Reggie Wayne progresses after this first year. Oh, wow, that's a connection you just expect to hit every time. Darren Sharper. That is a name that we definitely want to pay attention to. I'm assuming their best guy. Can we get a first down out of this? I think we go for it here, right? Let's get these boys to the line here. Reggie Wayne, if we hit him low, we have confidence. That's his 5th catch of the game. Let's see what the look is. Play action fake. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to have to throw this ball away. That was great coverage. Let's try that again. Wow. Crazy pass rush, and I just threw my first pick. That's a really bad time for that because I thought we were going to score, and our offense can't tackle. Who is that? He just took that for a pick 6. That might be the play of the week. Oh, my. How did we just let that happen? Well, it's a dang shame, but our blunder put us down a touchdown. I love Reggie Wayne. If we could beat that press, it's just not worth it with that safety help right there. But Marvin Harrison, though. And then I don't know about this in the Colts old school playbook, but a little fake end around to edge. Oh, they give us a touchdown. I didn't think he was in. I thought we had a couple more inches to get. I would definitely feel confident in saying one of the league's better running backs at this point. LaDainian Tomlinson's in the league. Marshall Faulk's in the league. So I wouldn't say he's top of the list, but he's up there for sure. Oh, dang, we're moving forward here. What do we got here? A counter run now. So their thing is just running out this clock. I guess we'll start calling some timeouts. I'm hoping that we don't get to the point where we have to let them score. I need to strip. Oh, man, no. Okay, they actually scored. That was probably the dumbest thing that they could have done right there. I mean, nobody said it was going to be easy, but we'll see what we can do. Did you see the cut off that route by Marvin? Let's see what we got. Scouring the field. I want to hit the tight end. Let's see if we could run and get out of bounds. Well, that worked out pretty good. I'm hoping we can hit edge here. It's man coverage. Can he beat it? Oh, he did. As a running back. And he gets out for us. I don't want to be looking ahead too much here, but we got to be thinking about going for 2 if we score. Is that going to be the right option? Yo, edge again. He just has some great release for a running back. Now, I'm hoping I didn't score too early. You know what? I'm doing it. Maybe the dumbest thing that I can do in this moment, instead of kicking it with Vanderjack, we're faking it, baby. Oh my gosh, we got him. Oh, we had him. No, he stopped us. I think I just lost. You've got to be kidding. Oh, I feel so stupid. That had to be such an obvious thing that I did right. No way. And he picks it up with one hand. All right. We lost in week 2. It was a good game, though. Week 3 was against Brian Urlacher and the Chicago Bears. And we have a drive to go down and really clutch this. Hold on. I think I might see something. We're streaking Reggie Wayne. That couldn't have been better timing. That couldn't have been a better catch. That couldn't have been a better throw. And I got Peyton over 200 for the game so far. Now, I will say one player that I kind of forgot about that I thought was going to be on this team was Dallas Clark. Hold that thought because I was sure we had a touchdown there. But I don't know. I guess he came a little bit later than I thought. I thought he was older than Reggie Wayne and Edgerrin James. I guess he isn't. I'm streaking Pollard. That's not going to be there. These middle of the field throws are just there for us. And this clock is ripping down. I feel like I'd rather be in my shoes than Chicago's right now. That's for sure. And, oh geez, I just threw a pick. What a catch. That'll get us the win, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I ruined things again, which, knowing me, I don't think anybody would have been surprised, but hey, we came up clutch this time. The Pittsburgh Steelers were another really close one. But yeah, I'm sweating this one out right now. Jerome Bettis, man. This situation is just like that AFC Championship game where Ben got the shoelace tackle, the Vanderjack, the missed field goal. If you watch the game, you know. Let's hold them out. We're doing it. Oh, no. I definitely should let them score. Oh, I kind of messed up. I forgot that we didn't have that extra timeout. Why did I stop him again? I didn't mean to do that. So this game came down to a game-winning Steelers field goal, and we're now 2-2 on the season. Our team showed up in Jacksonville, Florida for our next matchup, and this game is seeming like it's going to be the same story. We are joking. We're going to lose by another game-winning field goal with no time remaining. Oh, man, to the Jaguars, too. Now we have the Tennessee Titans. They're 3-1. Let's check out the roster. Okay, I kind of expected this. They're going to be heavily led by Steve McNair and Eddie George. Their defense doesn't really seem like anything special. We should be able to put up points on them. And though it wasn't super dominating, we did pretty good. Yeah, we got another one. If we get down, the possession catch was there. And they are just tempting me to try to throw this ball downfield. Oh, geez, I'm dead. At least it wasn't picked. We could have caught that. Titans are now going to have a chance to ruin another game for us. Wow, Drew Bledsoe, top rushing touchdown leader so far. All right, well, you know what they got to do. They got to air it out. We're getting close, dude. We just let them catch it. And just straight up, we kind of got them where we want them again, finally. Bang, bang, bang. I can't believe they didn't call a timeout. After that huge sack, that almost doesn't make any sense. Game, no! Ain't no way. Bro, what the heck? Dude, just pull me out of my misery and go for 2. Yeah, they are. They really are. We had the game locked up in the bag, sealed. Everything was fine. And then that happens. I have a quarterback spy. GG's! GG's! We win by 1. Wow. What an ending. And with the recovery of an onside kick and a couple Edgerrin James runs, we moved to 3-3. Get this. It's week 7. The Dolphins are up next. I didn't realize how stacked that their defense was. The original Patrick Surtain, Jason Taylor, Sam Madison, Zach Thomas, and this guy. I don't know his first name. Not to mention Ricky Williams at running back and some quarterback that's had way too much plastic surgery. Yo, Chris Carter too. What? Yeah, it turns out their defense is really good. Only a touchdown here from me, but my defense is balling out on the other hand pretty good too. It definitely helps that they only have a 70 overall quarterback. We could kind of turn the tables if we get a stop. Yeah, which we didn't, of course. Well, at this point, it's seeming like we're going to be going into overtime, if I'm not mistaken. Unless we pick this off here. There we go. Oh, a big-time pick. So defensive. Get me in field goal range, dude. Hey, we're kind of close. We could win this here. We can absolutely, totally, without a doubt, win this. Why'd I just try that? Give it to me back from last game, you know? With no other action besides that, we were headed straight to overtime, tied 7-7. Okay, we get to receive, which is good. So if we score a touchdown, the game could just be over. Just let something be open here, you know? I mean, I'm sticking short. We're doing what we can. Let's see if we can run. Let's play to our strengths here a little bit. And then maybe, very sneakily, no, never mind. Wow, we're lucky we caught that, huh? When do I go deep? There we go. We're going deep, baby. Marvin Harrison Jr. in overtime, and that is another win for us. We got back-to-back, this time defeating Miami. Woo! There we go. Our next 5 games throughout the regular season were very up and down. Our team ended up going 3-2, and it was more and more seeming like the Indianapolis Colts were a middle-of-the-pack team. Right before it was time for our bye week, it was time to go up against Tom Brady and his New England Patriots. And the Patriots might not be this dynasty that we know of them yet, but look at this. We're here, super tight game, and they're up by a point. It's up to us to manage this clock the best we can and potentially go for a game-winning field goal if we can manage. Streak is very, very tempting. I can't do it. No way! We almost lost the game. Okay, that's really interesting. Okay, and that's really bad too. Oh gosh, we actually might drop this one right here, which would really, really hurt quite a bit. Peyton Manning is just getting rushed. This was unexpected. I'm gonna get roasted. You just squeezed my face and left. Hey, everybody, I have one chance to impress my girlfriend right here, so I hope I could do it. Oh, I really hope I could do it. I really hope I could do it. I really hope I could do it. Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say, you're playing like me right now.
Dang it, and we just lost to the Patriots. It's Tom Brady. I can't even stop him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, we don't need to see any more from this game. We lost to the Patriots, okay, everybody? It is now week 14. Here are the NFL standings. The Raiders, by far and away, the best performing team, and the worst out of all of them, the Houston Texans, who we beat down twice already. Who the heck do the Raiders have on their roster besides maybe Charles Woodson, Rich Gannon with Freight Train at quarterback, Rod Woodson, oh, Jerry Rice. It's kind of making sense. This team's pretty stacked. Anyways, because it is our bye week, I have a challenge for all of you to go down to the comments. One of these players that you see here on screen is maybe my favorite player of all time. The first person that I see guess it correctly, I will send a $25 Amazon card to them in the comments. Good luck. And then hopefully if you win, you see it first, because first come, first serve. And then if you're curious, here is the playoff picture. We're currently out right now.
Are you blind?
So maybe we should step it up and actually do something, maybe. And we had a chance to do just that in a very ugly game. Yeah, this has been a brutal one, and it's going to continue. The good news is that a Vanderjack field goal is all that we need. The bad news is getting down to field goal range isn't looking likely. Let's go. Marvin Harrison, Mr. Clutch for us. First down. This may on a streak, right? They just handed us the victory, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Denver. Well, we did everything that we had to on offense. We're going to get iced. We have a very far field goal. This is very far from a lock for me to make this. As a matter of fact, I might have a higher chance of missing than making, but here we go. Bam, bam. I like it. I like that. I mean, we didn't even have the leg anyways. We're moving to 7-7 on the season. Things are looking pretty bad. But Peyton Manning did what Peyton Manning does best and clutched up his next 2 games to give us a shot in week 18 to give ourselves a playoff berth. All right, so we are in our final week. And here's how things kind of play out. If we lose to Jacksonville, they can jump us. And if Tennessee wins, they would also jump us, meaning we would be out of the playoffs. This game here is massive. And luckily for us, our team seemed like we were in complete control. Let's get it, Edge. Find a first down. No! Dude, the worst part about it all, too, is it stops the clock. I gotta go to Edge here again. Okay, at least we're making it a 3rd and short, right? We'll check all the stats and see all the league leaders by the end. I should have had everybody guess who they thought was going to be MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. If you want to, go ahead and do it down in the comments. See if any of you guys could get any of that right. I messed up bad. We're really going for it here. Oh, man. We could ruin our season. We can ruin everything. His feet were in. Oh, we're so good. Does it get more clutch than that? Wow, just like that, we should be able to run this clock out. And we're moving on to the playoffs. Of course, we have this huge playoff game on our hands, but I'm sure we're all curious to see who the league leaders were this season. Here's your passing leaders. Trent Green, by far and away, #1, over 5,000 yards. We finished with 4,000 with Peyton Manning. The rushing leader goes to LaDainian Tomlinson. Most of these top guys were the ones that finished at the top. Receiving will go to Isaac Bruce, Derek Mason, Donald Driver, Brian Finneran. I forgot about him. Okay. Sacks go to Hugh Douglas. And interceptions, Bobby Taylor. Oh, geez. Who is the league MVP going to go to? Oh, wow. Brett Favre outdid Trent Green despite plenty less passing yards. We got Priest Holmes, Offensive Player of the Year, and Isaac Bruce for the NFC. And the 2 Defensive Player of the Years will go to Jason Taylor and Hugh Douglas. It was then do or die in our first playoff game. And once again, it was a tight one with our defense out on the field. Please tell me we're going to get a stop here. Yo, we'll take it. We'll take it. Good job, defense. Just a few more stops. They brought the same play. Why are we dropping interceptions like this? Chad Pennington back at the helm. Brought down by Dwight Freeney. He's upgraded so well. He's a superstar, 86 overall. He has progressed so well throughout the season. And that might be good enough for us to move on to the divisional round. Now, this is kind of just like real life. The Indianapolis Colts did win their first playoff game. Let's find out and see who we're going to be playing. Now, I actually might have been mistaken. I think the Colts won 2 playoff games and lost in the conference championship. So hopefully we can do at least that here versus Buffalo. And once again, we're here back in the 4th quarter, needing to be clutch. It just seems like that's how our season's going. The pressure is definitely on here, though. Come on, Edge. Follow the blockers. And then Reggie Wayne has one-on-one. I don't think he's going to get his foot in, though. It's 4th down. It all comes down to this. One big play to hopefully make it happen. Is that a dot? Dude, what a throw, Peyton. By the way, there has to be something going on with these defensive players catching. What timing that was, huh? Out of all times, that's really going to happen right there as I say that. That's kind of funny. I am in desperate need of a stop. Wow, this could be it. This is my final chance here. It all comes down to this, ladies and gents. They threw the ball, and he caught it. I think our season's over. No way. Come on. Straight up, our offense let us down. It did. The Super Bowl ended up being Packers versus Bills. Interestingly enough, in real life, it was Carolina versus New England, and neither of those teams even made the playoffs. If you're curious, the Super Bowl game was crazy as well. No way. Oh, the Packers could win it. Oh, Brett Favre, he's going to take off himself. I think the Packers are going to have the comeback from behind victory. Oh, man, this is kind of tough to watch. Isn't this right around when Buffalo lost all those Super Bowls in a row? They're going to have a play here to try to hit the end zone. Here we go. The Bills need 34 yards. The heaves up. Will we see a miracle? No! Bills choke another one. Oh, I feel so bad. Congratulations to Brett Favre, Amon Green, Donald Driver, and the Packers.